Hi, I am really sorry. I know you were waiting for a video about the Fit for Life challenge that I'm in last week, but I did not post. This is because when I attended the first check-in, the moderator said it's not a good thing to be weighing yourself every day. In fact, she was like, I haven't weighed myself for the last 3 years. And she was encouraging us to weigh ourselves every 10 days. Because tomorrow morning I have some Pilates to attend, I decided, because as today I'm free, let me do this. So let's start with the inches for the waist. Okay, let me pause because I just remembered that I need to give you the overall. The overall is that from 1st of July, I have not been consistent with my workout. In fact, it's like I went into some kind of being tired, and I remember how recovery is being good. The problem is that after recovery, again, I continued to recover more, and I found myself in a slump whereby for the whole 10 days, I have only done 5 exercises, and that is running. The good news is that today, for the first time in really a long time, I was able to do 5K in 55 minutes. Remember, my goal is to go back to the 38 minutes I was. So if I'm working towards that, and I know that to reach that point, I will need to incorporate a lot of strength training. At the same time, I need to be able to run out there. Today was actually really good, considering that I started running at 4:44 a.m. and it was over 40 degrees. So you can imagine how proud I am for myself. When you run in such circumstance, I would encourage you to ensure that your water has electrolytes so that you can keep on moving. If you're going for longer distance, ensure you have a snack like a banana, or you can carry some nuts, or I see a friend of mine carrying candy, but that depends on you. Anyway, let's go back to the waist. And what was it this week? I've increased by 3 centimeters. The last 10 days when I weighed myself, I was 104 centimeters, but today I'm 107. I'm not actually disappointed because I know it's a bit of inflation, especially because of the run and everything. But at the same time, considering that yesterday, the whole day in the office, I survived with 3 samosas, girl, I need to do something about my diet. We shall get to that. Now, the other thing is that I have only managed to lose 300 grams from the last time, because I was 84.0, but now I'm 83.7. However, I do notice that on that July, I did take a weigh-in and I was 83.5 kilos, but today I'm 83.7 kg, which means I have increased with 200 grams. Again, that is okay because I'm having some inflation, and that could account for it. But the good news is that when I weighed myself on 27 June, my fat percentages was 46.3%. When I weighed on 3rd July, it was 45.7%. And today is 45.2%. So despite the samosas yesterday, and you know they carry a lot of fat, I have been able to drop 0.2% of fat, which is really good. And that's what we are aiming for. Go to burning of fat and building of muscles. Talking of muscles, on 3rd, I had 51.5%. On 27th of June, I was 50.9%. And today, I am 52.0. So as you can see, my muscles have been having a steady growth, and I attribute this to the 10 minutes workout that I'm doing. Might not have been consistent with those strength and my 3LB dumbbell workout, but at least they're doing something for the muscles. So again, slowly by whatever, eventually I think I'll have to join the gym and get stronger weights, because as a woman in mid-40s, I do require weight. The visceral fat is still the same, 20, and yeah, that is the looking at this week. I got a new it's my existing friend, but I didn't know that she worked out, and she was really, really encouraging for me. And she's the reason why today, despite oversleeping and waking up late, I was like, no, I need to go, because I promised her that no matter what, I will be able to run in the morning. Next week, I know it's gonna be a hectic one, because between Sunday and Thursday, I not only have Toastmasters, I have training, I have workshop in the evening, and they will be ending sometimes 7-8 p.m. I also have to attend my HRCI, which means that sleep will come after 9, and that because of the training, I need to organize myself to ensure that by the time I leave the office at 3:30, I have already eaten, including my dinner, so that I don't have to come and eat after 7 p.m. when I reach in the evening, because on a natural day, I make sure that I eat by 5. But my meal prep, I'm really okay with it, because I ensure that I have a salad, I ensure that I have protein, and I ensure I have a bit of carbs, but although I'm trying to reduce the carbs, but I really want to maintain them so that I don't have that much yo-yo effect. What are the tips you would be able to give me so that I can ensure that I increase my fat burning while at the same time I increase my weight, which I have not mentioned? Put them below, and I will see you after 2 weeks for this series, which is 66 Fit for Life Challenge. Later, and have a fantastic week. Bye-bye.